Hi Star Powered friends, my name is Alejandra Sofia. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm tuning in to Gemini via the Pisces New Moon 2019 on March 6th. There are 7 points to this Pisces new moon that I will make for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, There is a stellium of Pisces planets. So that is a conjunction. There's a conjunction of a 1-degree orb of the Sun, the Moon, Neptune in its own sign, and Vesta, the asteroid, the taskmaster, the priestess. But more than a priestess, it's the devotion inside of you to the tasks you really want to take up. There's Jupiter in Sagittarius squaring the new moon, and the ongoing Saturn and Pluto conjunction from December 2018 until spring of 2020. And then Venus in Aquarius in a novile aspect, a magical secret door passageway aspect to the Pisces new moon. And then finally, the North Node in Cancer. So Gemini, oh my gosh, mutable Gemini. You are so creative and buzzing with ideas. With this year, just to start with this big opposition of Jupiter and Sagittarius opening up these actional doorways. Gemini, you scintillate with multifacetedness. You are such a multifaceted creature, and you're a quicksilver creature, you're a engaging creature, you're a conversational creature, and very idea oriented. And this whole sphere is opening up inside of you of where you've been holding back, because Gemini, the thing is, you're mutable. You can turn into anything you want. So it's also really important to go clear out those deep unconscious programmings where you got stuck on ideas that have just conditioned you to only imagine in a certain way, or to spend too much time in your intellect. So that's the thing with Gemini, is that you are an emotional being, but it's even culture. Culture sticks you for this overly mental being, and then wants to know, and the facts and all these things, and there's so much more to you. It's like that oversimplified version of you, Gemini. And Gemini, the big thing I want to get across for you is that you are multifaceted. You can go anywhere you want to go. You can do anything you want to do. And if you've been just stuck in your intellect and only prizing the intellect, this whole other dream quadrant is opening up for you that's allowing you to expand your sphere of self-expression. You are a multiple hat wearer. You have a change of costumes and fashion. There's all these worlds that you want to flip through. Again, you're mutable. Express your mutableness in your environment. You can be all those aspects of yourself. And that's the thing, deep inside of that dream you are dreaming, Gemini, is that you change the scene. You need a change of scene. Jupiter in Sagittarius is in your house of relationships right now. And so among other, I think I should start with actually the Saturn and Pluto conjunctions happening in your 8th house. Capricorn square is in a quincunx to you. That means this crucial time of this year is opening up places where you've been holding too rigid of a beliefs for you, and for you personally, and where you've been stuck in some power places that have been creating structures in your life that are really not based on you. And that's what it's time to be. It's time to be you. So you're having to you're having to clear out the old order, right? And so yeah, you are tuning into early childhood conditions of where you took on belief systems about how to structure your reality. And because this is in the house of relationships and your sexuality, there's some deep untangling to do for you, Gemini. There's some deep unentangling to do to really claim the structure of your life and the kinds of relationships you want. And as you discover yourself, and you're a superstar, and as you allow yourself to shine in these other areas where you've been holding fear and you've been holding status quo. So Uranus is in your house of the 12th house, and your 12th house of, there is a deeper place inside of you that is dreaming, where you've been holding back on these other dreams. And so with Uranus in your house of dreams and closures, it's making closures to an old life and dreaming a new life of things that you want, because you can manifest. You are a manifester, Gemini, and you know that. The things you want to manifest, boom, you create them. So Uranus is really opening up your dream worlds to go, what do you want? What do you want? And you're gonna have to claim it with revolution, because Uranus is the revolutionary, and it's in the most feminine sign in the zodiac. It's Taurus, and so you're having to open up, Gemini. One of the things with you, Gemini, is that you are an androgynous sign. You flit between male and female, masculine and feminine. And if you're only expressing one gender more than another, and I don't mean that in terms of sexuality, that if you're hetero, go homo, or if you're homo, go ahead. Or bisexual. I don't mean that. I mean, express yourself in all the ways that you want to express yourself. You can play in these in-between worlds, and you know what I'm talking about. You can wear masculine and feminine clothes, so be boy toy, or whatever that is for you, whatever this is activating in you. Just have more fun with your reality and your self-expression, because you need it more than any other sign. You need to be able to move between these big spectrums of worlds. So the thing also with the Pisces new moon is that with it's activating these big dream worlds, and where you're being called to new dreams. So with this stellium happening in your 10th house of career, of your calling, of your public image, it's not about your image, it's about your deeper dream that will end up creating this image, right? But it's about you being grounded and founded in your reality. Again, these issues that are coming up for you with Uranus and Taurus, of where you're not being grounded in your reality that is important and vital to you, because clearing out the cobwebs, clearing out where you've been giving up your power to relationships and not claiming a deeper territory. So you're going to have to show up to your relationships with a lot more clarity about who you are, and also be willing to listen to your relationships and what they have to say. And with the North Node in Cancer in your 2nd house, it's get more vulnerable. North Node in Cancer. See, again, the thing I want to emphasize with Gemini is it can get too stuck in these mercurial worlds of just being too much in the intellect. Like soften up, feel your feelings. I can understand with Gemini doesn't want to get too emotional, and it can be like, emotions are make me look weak, and so that's another thing with Gemini, is that, well, in order for you to get some strength, Gemini, you're going to need to feel your feelings more, because you're going to open up your femininity and be softer, be more gentle, be more feminine. And as you're also learning to streamline your energies in new ways and fashioning yourself in all these areas, again, you're scintillating, you're multifaceted, and you will go for, when you understand what you want and you're grounded in it, you go for it. And so you'll stop being less scattered. So if you're a scattered Gemini, it's just understanding you get to have all those worlds you want, and it's just putting it all in order for yourself, in a rhythmic order for yourself. So feeling your feelings is going to help open up these places in you of what you really, to help put you in your natural order, with Cancer in your 2nd house of self-worth and the things you really value, and your creations really being important to you, and getting out there in your social network groups, because you do have, you're an air sign, and get out there and open it up, but also ground yourself and create more grounded structures. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Venus in Aquarius being in your 9th house, be a revolutionary for love, be a revolutionary for art. It's about art. Venus is heart, and she's in your ninth house. And so really getting out there in the world, in your belief systems, and expand your reality. There's a lot of expansion for all the signs in this new moon. So please email me for readings, starpoweralchemy.com, and much love to you, Gemini.